The Earth is flat. This statement might sound crazy. After all, we've all seen pictures of our blue planet, a beautiful sphere floating in space, but believe it or not, the flat Earth theory is making a comeback. Yes, in the 21st century, some people still believe that the Earth is not a globe. They claim that we live on a disk covered by a dome they call the firmament. This belief has been around for centuries, predating modern science. However, it was largely abandoned as scientific knowledge advanced, so why the resurgence? The internet, of course, social media platforms and online forums have given flat earthers a platform to spread their ideas, and spread they have, attracting a growing number of followers who are convinced that a global conspiracy is hiding the truth about our planet. It's easy to dismiss flat earthers as misguided or misinformed, but I believe it's important to engage with their ideas, not with ridicule, but with facts and evidence. After all, science thrives on questioning and critical thinking. So let's take a closer look at the evidence, shall we? The evidence for a spherical Earth is overwhelming. Centuries of scientific observation and experimentation have confirmed it beyond any reasonable doubt. Let's start with something simple. Ships disappearing hull first over the horizon. If the Earth were flat, ships would simply get smaller and smaller as they sailed away, but that's not what we observe. Instead, the hull disappears first, followed gradually by the mast. This is because the Earth's curvature obscures the ship from the bottom up. Then there are airplane flight paths. Planes flying long distances often take curved routes. Why? Because the shortest distance between 2 points on a sphere is a curve, not a straight line. Flat earthers try to explain this away by saying that planes fly in circles over a flat Earth, but this simply doesn't hold up to scrutiny. Another piece of evidence comes from the stars. Different constellations are visible from different latitudes. For example, you can't see the Southern Cross from the Northern Hemisphere, and you can't see the Big Dipper from the Southern Hemisphere. This is only possible on a curved surface. If the Earth were flat, everyone would see the same stars regardless of their location. But perhaps the most compelling evidence comes from high-altitude photography and videography. We have countless images and videos of Earth taken from airplanes, weather balloons and satellites, all clearly showing its curvature. These images are not CGI or faked, as some flat earthers claim. They are real, tangible proof that we live on a sphere. One of the most common arguments put forth by flat earthers is the concept of the firmament. They point to biblical passages that mention a firmament, interpreting it as a solid dome covering a flat Earth. However, this interpretation is based on a misunderstanding of ancient Hebrew cosmology and a literal reading of figurative language. The term firmament comes from the Hebrew word rakia, which simply means expanse. In ancient Hebrew cosmology, the universe was seen as a three-tiered structure: the heavens above, the earth below, and the underworld beneath. The rakia, or firmament, was the expanse that separated the waters above, rain, clouds, from the waters below, oceans, rivers. It's important to remember that the Bible is not a scientific textbook. It's a collection of sacred texts written in a specific cultural and historical context. Modern interpretations of the Bible generally agree that these passages about the firmament should not be taken literally. They are poetic descriptions of the natural world, not scientific blueprints. I understand that some people may find the idea of a flat Earth appealing. It's simple, it's intuitive, and it makes us the center of the universe, literally. But as appealing as it may seem, the flat Earth theory simply doesn't hold up to scrutiny. It's contradicted by mountains of evidence from various scientific disciplines. So, to my friends the flat earthers, I issue a challenge. Don't just tell me the Earth is flat, show me. Provide verifiable scientific evidence for your claims. Explain how your model accounts for the overwhelming scientific consensus that the Earth is a sphere. Explain how your model explains basic phenomena like gravity, seasons, and day-night cycles. And please don't just point to YouTube videos or conspiracy websites. Give me real, tangible proof. Until then, I'll stick with science, I'll stick with the evidence, I'll stick with the knowledge that we live on a beautiful, fragile sphere hurtling through space at thousands of miles per hour. And I'll continue to encourage everyone to embrace curiosity, critical thinking, and the wonders of the universe revealed to us through science.